him up. Alfaro over to his left play, and there are two gone now.
Batting third.
Digging in, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year.
Ball. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put. Digging in next to be Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And the Pirates have something going to start the inning. He's in there with 3 bases.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Stepping up now, Bryan Reynolds entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here. Out in front of it, strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Reynolds is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And it's fouled away. Marte, the runner at third with no outs. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Stepping in, Dominic Smith is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy can do.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Solo shot here to left, so his remarkable season continues, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. Here's Gregory Polanco.
The right fielder.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here comes the first pitch. Cole Calhoun is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
the first baseman.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 0 for 9. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Harrison's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Stephen Vogt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So what? Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
It's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Up next for the Buccos, Josh Harrison, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Harrison is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
First and second here with nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. A tag for 1. Over to second now, and they get the double play.
Back now, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
First offering on its way. Josh Van Meter is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Pitch on the way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood and oil.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Bryan Reynolds. A shot down the first baseline. This year against right-handed pitching, Reynolds is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The third baseman, number 13, Key Bryant.
Stepping in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. One out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. And the Pirates are up 5-0 now. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. So now to the plate, Gregory Polanco is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Going back is the center fielder. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Madison Bumgarner is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in now, Kevin Kramer, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Alfaro. Base hit in his first trip. Bumgarner has his sign. Here it is. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Up next for Arizona, Tim LeCastro. He starts